When your heart desires something, the world will conspire and rise up to help you achieve it. Those are words from one of my favorite authors, Paulo Coelho. I believe in those words with all of my heart, but I didn't always see things that way. My faith has developed firmly over the years. I didn't always believe the powers of the world would align in my favor. Coming from a single-parent household in a poverty-stricken neighborhood, it was very hard to believe that at times. I grew up without my mother, so there were a lot of things I had to figure out on my own. I often had to turn to other women for guidance. It became a norm to witness my father pick up 2 or 3 jobs at a time to make ends meet in our home. Times were really hard growing up. There were winters we had to weather without a furnace, times we only had enough money for the dollar menu at McDonald's, and times where I would stay up on top of my dresser crying because I had seen a mouse run across my floor. Quickly, as you could imagine, my dreams became a safe place for me. That's where I retreated when I couldn't handle my reality. I always thought about what I wanted to become and the better life I would secure for myself. I was always dreaming. I am a dreamer. As I grew up, I learned that the dream is free while the pursuit costs. You can dream all you want to, but the price to make them come true is high. My book outlines everything that I went through growing up and how I got through it. Everyone thinks that being young is easy, but it's not. It can be hard and it can be scary having to figure yourself out and try to work yourself out of a life you didn't get to choose, but you were just born into it. And I understand that. That's why I wrote this book. I wish the girl down the street, wrote a book to tell me that things are going to be okay and show me how through her own life experiences. I actually wish I had my book growing up because it's a sense of comfort to let young people know I understand what you're going through and you're going to get through it. It's just temporary. A lot of youth nowadays, they just need a friend, and I am that friend in my book. Heck, I can be your sister, your cousin, your auntie, whatever you want me to be. My book is even valuable to guardians or parents or any adult that has to deal with youth. You can get a perspective of, the experiences that they are going through in their lives, which probably makes it hard to understand them. So I just break it all the way down in my book. And it's an easy read with short chapters, so there's no excuse why you can't read it. Everyone keeps asking me, am I aiming to be a New York Times bestseller? I would much rather be the Hood's bestseller. I would love to see my book at work in my community rather than see it on a chart at work. So, I wrote my heart and soul out in this book, hoping to contribute change to the places that I love the most. God has truly blessed me for the odds to align in my favor. Everything that I went through, it was worth it because it gave me a story to tell. I invite you to read my book, Things I Never Talk About. You can visit lanishaporter.com where you can purchase it.